Hello dear subscribers, once again we come to you for the message, and today I want to share with you about the war armor of protection, the war armor of God that we need to have so that we can stand this battle which is facing us. And actually in the previous video I talked about fighting, about it's only done in the spiritual realm or spiritual world. And so today I want to start to cover about how to use the war armor of God one by one. There are 7, and 7 we mean in biblical knowledge. 7, I don't know what is happening, but it's okay. And 7, we know 7 means completeness, and so 7 means you're going to be perfect, okay? Perfect in the armor of God. So you need all of them. But today I want to share with you something about the armor of God. Why do you need it? Why do you need it? The book of Ephesians chapter 6 verse 13, it talks about wherefore. That is a connection from verse 12, which says, for we wrestle not against the flesh and the blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers, against the darkness of this world, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against the spiritual wickedness in high places or in the spiritual realm. That's our war. That's how we fight, okay? If you are a Christian, you are a fighter. And wherever you go, the devil can know who you are. So he's going to punish you if you are not prepared, if you have not taken the whole armor of God, which has to protect you from the toe up to the head. So you need it, okay? You need it because the devil is going to attack you. Why is he going to attack you? Because you are an enemy for him. Wherever you are. For example, I just want to show you something about if you believe in Jesus Christ, there are things that happens that even yourself you don't do, but they happens. Like they're happening. Like when Joseph reached to Egypt in that house of Potiphar, the blessing started to flourish in the house of Potiphar. Everything started to flourish. Achievement, success, until Potiphar was able to say, since this slave has entered into my house, now I see everything going smoothly. Means his cattle were maybe doubling in numbers every year, and he saw everything, his businesses at home, the office, the family, everything was just perfect, fine. Why? Because of one man who was the Son of God entered into the territory of the devil. So when you are going anywhere, maybe you have been invited somewhere and you believe in Jesus, you are an enemy. You are somebody who can destroy the evil kingdom even without doing anything. Your presence there makes things to change. I've experienced that, and I can tell that it happens. So if you believe in Jesus, you don't need to worry. You are more than an army. You are one person committed to Jesus. It can do things which 100 cannot do. Just one person committed. Your presence, just like a commander, okay? When in the wars, there are special forces, people who are genius. You send 3, they do what 100 could do. So I want to tell you, if you believe in Jesus, you are a target to the devil. He will attack you. He will attack you. And the attacks of the devil are different. The first one is this spiritual weakening attacks. That what does he do is he knows that your protection is because you are obedient to God. It is because you are connected to God, so he cannot destroy you. The moment it throws is bullets. Now we cannot talk about arrows because we are not in that era of arrows. So we are in the moment of ballistic missiles and different bullets of different kinds and machine guns. And so I want to say that when he throws his bullets to you, there's helmets guiding you. They don't pass across the bulletproof, which is wide, that nothing can penetrate to come to attack you. And when you try that way and you see that it doesn't work, you can try something else, and that is weakening your spiritual power. Because he knows the moment he's going to weaken your spiritual power, he's going to get an opportunity to attack you. And what does he do? He did it to Samson. He used the woman. And he knew that Samson had an oath, and because he was a Nazarene of God, when he could say his secret of his strength, and the devil could use it to destroy him. And Samson said it himself. So he was disconnected. By that moment, the devil got happy that now I can destroy. So getting the whole armor of God is very important. It's just about, I'm going only to pray, to make sure that the devil does not come to me. He will not attack you because you're praying, you are covered, and all the witchcraft and all the attacks comes, they don't work because you are protected. But what if it tries to weaken your spiritual strength so that you can depart from God and do your own things and live the sinful life, and then you are left alone? So we must know the nature of our enemy. He attacks us both sides. He does not use only single tactic. He uses several tactics. And sometimes, in wars, those who are called snipers. Snipers, they just have to target. And then when snipers are targeting, they look far distance, and by looking to the far distance, they can, using their lens, magnifying lens that they have on their gun, they see the target and they can calculate the wind speed, because any obstruction there, that if I shoot, it's going to jump a little millimeter or millimeters, whatever it is, the targets of snipers, and then he shoots. Yes. And then what happens? The target goes direct from that space. Those very qualified snipers. The same, the devil, sometimes he acts as a sniper. He just have to range with very accuracy, to range us, Sometimes the devil uses that technique. So if you are not covered fully, it's going to see a little space. It's going to shoot you. Friends, I've suffered myself. I know it. So I want to encourage you. That was the previous times. And then God is so merciful to heal the wounds. Okay? God is so merciful. That's why we have the best friend. If you are wounded, He's going to come and just lift us up, and then heal us and bind us up with bandages until we are healed. That is God. So not worry. But we don't have to let ourselves be attacked. Sometimes we can be attacked fatally, that it won't work for us to survive. Just want to give you an example. Others had the opportunity, like Samson had the opportunity, David had the opportunity to recover, but there are others, once they were attacked, they did not survive. They died. They died. You can go there and then it's an end of the life. What about... Okay, I don't want to talk about that story, okay? But we think there are so many issues that we can discuss. Not so, a little bit painful. That's why I've stopped this story. It's in the Bible. But I will discuss it maybe one day, or today. It's just, I have to stop it. Because I sense I have to stop it. I'm not to use that story. But we know the people, after letting down God, it's a moment the devil can use that tactics directly to destroy you completely. No life for you anymore. So friends, we know we should not entertain that once we are attacked, we can survive. Friends, we need to be completely covered with all armor of God. The whole armor of God. That's the Bible says. Able to stand, to withstand in the evil day. In the evil day. The days of evil The devil is working. We are living in the evil days now. Everywhere, just atmosphere of sin. Those things which seemed previously that they were just normal, they were not normal. That if a person finding you just a gate was really shameful and not bad, like, what are we going? What are you doing, you man? But now it has become usual. People are sleeping with animals, dogs, and they see it just normal. How comes girls with girls? How comes? This is the evil days. People have no senses. The devil has killed their senses. They're not using their common sense. That we need to stand the evil days. When people are practicing abortion, it's just like a simple thing. Those are evils which are persisting in our society. We don't have to cover them up. We have to speak the truth, man. Isn't it? We have to do that. We have to know that we are living in the evil world. So you need the whole armor of the righteousness of God to stand. He comes with the targets, you are safe. But there's something else I want to tell you how the devil attacks. You know how the machine gun works? It just brings more bullets, just trees, everything, just searching down. There are some of them haven't found their names, but they have more than one holes of passing those bullets, just like I don't know how to call it, revolver or what. It just brings many bullets at once, and it goes. You know, I used to watch, before I accepted Jesus Christ, I was watching those Hollywood movies of Lambo, Arnold Schwarzenegger and others by that moment. But since when I accepted Jesus Christ, I let them down, and so I don't watch them anymore. But I use it as an example because I believe that some of you who are soldiers, you know those things, how they work. And some you are not soldiers, but still you know it. So I don't say, if I speak this, you can say, hey, this man is using, I want you to understand. I'm using an example which is relevant. How can I use the arrows and spears which are not relevant? In a moment, okay? That's, if the Bible could be written now, hey, you could see different terminologies, ballistic missiles. Certain God is standing with Iron Dome. If it could be like now, that's what things could be here in the matter of wars. But now we have to use what they are and use them in our environment to make it relatable. Okay, that's what I do, because I'm a student of the Bible. So I have to make it clear. And so they come with all targets. So there's a moment when the devil attacks you without targets. He just throws bullets of temptations, of accidents, of anything. He just throws them like rain to you, that, hey, if you survive, if you're just doing this one, it is going to kick you. But what happens if you are covered? Jesus, the righteousness of Jesus Christ will come like this one. And all the missiles, all the stones, spears, bullets, whatever comes, and the grenades, once they come, Jesus covers. That's what happens. That's why we need Jesus. Friends, we need Jesus. It's very serious. And that man, Jesus, he does not sleep. He's big more than us. How can you hide in somebody who is small or who is the same shape like you? We hide in Jesus because he is big. And so sometimes he becomes small to live in us. But he's big for us to be in him. This is a message for the churches. This message was died for the church, but still it can be done to individuals. That's why it talks children, obey your parents, and this one. So now it's for the church, but it's still for an individual, because it was written for the church, and the church is members. Okay, that's what understand the book of Ephesians. Maybe someday we are going to study deeply on these books. So pray for me on that. Really, this YouTube missionaries activities or missionary ministry and YouTube ministry, it needs a prayer. So pray for me. Do not say it's okay. Just even Paul himself, that who healed people with miracles, did a lot of big things. He told the church, pray. Even this book, he told them, pray for me. Thessalonians, he told them, pray for me. He knew prayers. Peter, he was rescued in the church, in the prison, where that king wanted to slay him. Oh, what? Because of prayers. He was rescued from the prayer because of the prayers of the church. The church prayed. So pray. Okay, and I'm praying for you. May God bless you, give you strength, and protect you, that you will get more time to watch. The devil is going to throw at you bullets so that you are weak. You don't get a time to watch. Or he tells you, you don't understand. You don't understand. Please just keep it aside. Don't need to understand more of this. Hey friends, we need Jesus. Jesus is everything. So sometimes he throws those lessons, but those, that he throws bullets, shoots, ballistic missiles coming. But if you are big enough, like the biggest preachers in the world, and you save many, you know what? He used intercontinental ballistic. Sense a big one. That's what he did was one of the president of SDA. Who was that? Robert Falkenberg. He faced some of the challenges. That was intercontinental ballistic missile. Yes, just study about that story. You won't see it in the physical world. You see that he had a problem of money and this, so he had to resign and that. But you know what? It was cooked underground. It was intercontinental ballistic missile. But he escaped. And that is because of Jesus Christ. So friends, I want to encourage you. You don't need to worry. Jesus Christ is on your side. You need to stand, okay? You need to stand, not give up. Pray. Pray. Believe in Jesus. You are safe all days, all nights, everywhere. Because of whom? The man Jesus. There is no one like Jesus, friends. Adventists, non-Adventists, all of you, if you accept Jesus Christ, friends, you are safe under the wings of Jesus. No demon is going to oppress you. No witchcraft is going to bother you, because the war armor, just get ready to, when we unlock those series, those secrets of the war armor of God. May God bless you. Amen.